Good morning, beautiful people. It's your girl, Sydney Lauren, and this is the power of us. Let's get into it. Now, I left off with Black people remembering who they are. Okay. Again, we are literal examples, living, breathing examples of resistance. Okay. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done within our communities in terms of how we communicate our emotions, how we process our emotions, how we process our thoughts and our feelings and our experiences, and start to understand the power of the tongue, the power of the mind, truly understand, okay? Because the teachings that were taught to us to survive, some of them have become restraints. And we live in a very capitalistic society, obviously, and that has its benefits. It also has its negatives. But hyper-individuality has been marketed so heavily because there's this idea, this branding of the American dream, right? And, after the civil rights movement, there was a little bit more I can't even say there was a little bit more room, but it was progress. It was progress, okay? But we have absorbed hyper individuality, again, forgetting that us together is dangerous for the people who lead with hate, okay? Our culture has been extracted from us by this world. It's been extracted, the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we walk, just the way we move, the way we dance, our music. All of these things have been extracted and demonized at the same time, right? And then they repackage it and then try to sell it back to us, the original creators of this Black culture, not understanding the complexity that comes with this. They tried to kidnap the word woke as if it was something so alien and like, when this woke agenda. You do realize when, let's say, one of your elders tell you, stay woke, little nigga, stay woke. That means stay aware. Be aware of the things that are going on around you. Do not drink the Kool-Aid, okay? Do not fall into the abyss of the love of money and just fighting to live, fighting for survival. That's not real life. That's what they want you to think. Those who benefit off of us being complacent. And, and it's not just Black people. That's the thing. It's not just Black people. But in this social structure, we are the scapegoat, okay? So And we've been living in confusion for a while. And not that we don't have any responsibility, because we definitely do. But that is the point of us coming together, having these conversations, holding each other accountable. We need to have a family meeting as Black people. And we also need to understand that everybody that's Black ain't family. Okay? Some of them are in the sunken place, truly. But we generate culture. Black people, we generate culture. So we need to continue the mission of building stronger internal foundations for our communities, creating safer spaces for our children to grow without an inherited chaos. Because that inherited chaos is normalized as, well, this is just how it is. And it should not be. And we as the people have the power. Do not forget that. We as the people have the power. Okay? So we, again, need to have real conversations about patriarchy, emotional suppression, how that shows up in our relationship with ourselves, with our partners, and our children, and each other. We have internalized looking at each other as the enemy. This is not the time. All that's done. Cut it out. Cut it out. It is time for us to relearn how we speak to each other. And this is not just for our physical sakes, but our mind and soul sakes, and for our children's sake. Okay? This is not a place of guilt, but a place of reflection. So live, participate, enjoy, love. Joy is your birthright. Everyone's birthright. Every living, breathing human being, their birthright is joy. Okay? But we cannot allow the world to confuse access with Black expression, Black joy, Black excellence, with understanding where all of that came from and the foundation on which it was built. And we cannot allow the world to try to convince us that what we create is anything less than worthy of protection and respect. Remember who you are. Black man, Black woman, remember who you are.